What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Josh Mason in the house from the detoxdudes.com, coming to you live. In this video, I want to talk about darkness and light. You know, people aren't going to believe me when I tell them this, but we literally, this is what I believe, we literally create our darkness. There's a part of our highest selves. Of course, there are dark forces in the world. There are people doing shady things and all of that. But I believe our highest self is intertwined with that. Okay, I don't believe we're victims and that there's just dark forces doing this thing and that we're light and we have to defend ourselves. What I believe is that our highest self actually has created an amount of darkness that you have to go into in order to discover who it is that you are. Let me explain, okay? Had I not had that debilitating illness kick in October of 2013, my life trajectory would have been completely different, okay? Without that pain and without that darkness, I never would have had to incarnate the amount of light that I've incarnated and brought into this body, okay? The only way I could survive is by bringing light and love into those places. And I had to literally force it down. I had to bring it down from somewhere, bring it up from somewhere. It didn't exist in my body at that time, right? So what I realized is that our highest selves literally create a cage. It's like we orchestrate this cage that's so intense, it's exactly the most difficult cage for us, given our predispositions and given our genetics and given our astrological signs and all of the different karmic footprints and blueprints. It's the hardest cage for us to break free from. And that's why one man's depression, you can look at his depression and be like, dude, just fucking snap out of it, or why are you doing that to yourself? To him, it's just the most severe thing in the world. He's helpless, right? We can see other people's cages often, but we can't see our own cage because our own cage is carefully constructed in order for us to have the most difficult time, and in order for us to have to forge and cultivate all of our best qualities that are here on this planet, all of the qualities that we are. Right? We all have a certain soul and a certain quality of energy about us, and most of us it's actually very cloudy, and there's layers before anyone can see it or before you can feel it. There's all this layers of junk and toxicity and emotional distress before you can actually get to that inner childlike soul quality of an individual. And everyone has different abilities and soul qualities. You know, everyone's truly beautiful in their own way. But in order for you to unlock that, right, and it's almost like being in a video game and having to, you know, get to the final level. In order to do that, you have to go through all of these challenges, all of your junk and all of your darkness that you've cultivated and created, that cage and those depths of hell, is exactly what you need to transcend in order for you to understand, cultivate, and be able to use your light in an efficient way, right? There are people who have amazing light, but if they've always had this light, you know, it's kind of hard for them to be a real healer or a real helper on this planet. They don't have the bridge they don't have that journey of darkness to light. So they don't know how to talk to, potentially, not everyone, but they may not know how to talk to someone in that space of darkness, right? Whereas, you know, in order for us to really change the planet right now, people have to have that journey so we can have many bridges, right? When someone's a bridge, they understand what it is you're going through, and then you automatically trust them and you want to open to them. So, point of this video is to let you know that as painful as it is, as agonizing as it is, as difficult as it is, as frustrating as it is to be in your darkness, to feel stuck in your journey, guess what? There is a part of you dancing above saying, he'll figure it out at some point. At some point, he'll figure this out and he'll understand why I did it to him. Because you gotta go through that crap in order to appreciate and cultivate and incarnate all of your light and soul qualities. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Have a good day. Peace.